Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Let's Talk About It. I'm your host, Ron Cunningham. Today I have some news you can use. But before I give you all that information, I want you to know that I'd like to thank Mr. Rocco Strangio's media class for the fine job they do in producing this show. Without them, might not be a show. Next thing I want to tell you about is I had a great opportunity yesterday to go to the 25th anniversary of Niagara Falls High School. Since 2000, when it opened up, into 2025. A 25-year celebration. It was a great event. All the past principals were on film there. A lot of kids came out. A lot of parents came out. It was great. And I like to let the parents, we have some great students here. And be a great parent by participating in some of the events they do. I know sometimes you have to work, but take that extra effort sometime to see what's going on in your community. Remember, great families produce great communities. So keep that in mind as we talk. Now, also, a lot of the Niagara Falls Board of Education board members was on hand. They were there, looking splendid, talking and walking, and it was a nice event. Great food. They had meatballs, man, all kind of cakes, specialty, Starbucks special drinks there. They would give them out free of charge. Now, that was something. And I want you guys to know there are a lot of things going on at the school. Don't be a non-participant observer. Be a participant. Get involved, and you'll be happy you did. Now, I'm going to say some things to you. Niagara Falls has got some things coming up. It has some things going up. On May 2nd at Antonio's, they had the Niagara Falls Educational Foundation's annual scholarship dinner. Was terrific. Mr. Laurie spoke. A lot of board members spoke. Mr. Vince Cansimi was there on hand. All the board members were there, man, doing their thing. So it's important that you parents get involved with your kids. Know what they're doing, how they're doing it, and when they have to do it. I think that's not an unreasonable request. Now, let me tell you some other things that's going on. On June 13th, I believe they're going to have the LaSalle Education Club will be giving a scholarship dinner also here at Niagara Falls High School. And try to make it there, parents. Try to be there. It's a great kid, and accompany your kids at this scholarship dinner. I will be present. I always try to be present at all the things that the school's doing, because we're doing a lot of things. And just so you know, some news you can use, on this Saturday, March 31st, beginning at 8 o'clock until, they're going to have a free eyeglass giveaway. Also, aside from giving away eyeglasses, they do screening for your eyes. They'll be testing and all that kind of stuff at the Salvation Army around 7th and Buffalo Avenue. Be there or be square on March 31st if your kid has problems with seeing, or if you have problems with seeing. It's a free event, and you get your eyes done. And they're going to have some refreshments there, too. Wow, Niagara Falls is on the move. So remember, the Lions Club is having a free eyeglass giveaway, screening, examinations, and all that on March 31st, from 9 o'clock on. So be there or be square. Now, June 5th, last day to sign up for the senior parade. We have the senior parade. After the senior parade, there'll be $5 for the picnic. The picnic is following the parade. So please try to be there and participate. Okay? June 16th is a senior grad walk. Now, what is that senior grad walk? That's when the seniors who did 12 years through this Niagara Falls City School District, going to classes and going to school, from grade school to prep school and to high school. Well, listen to this. You get a chance to go to your grade school that you graduated from when you're a little tot, and meet some of the kids there and tell them what a great time you had as a student at that elementary school. Now, that's a nice thing to do. That's June 16th. Now, June 11th, Senior Award Night. beginning at 6 o'clock p.m. at the high school. It's only for seniors who are accepting awards. Look for your invite in the mail. June 11th, Senior Award Night, 6 o'clock p.m. at the Niagara Falls High School. Only for seniors who are accepting awards. Look for your invite in the mail. Okay? Now, June 13th is a senior parade. And after that, it's the picnic. The picnic will cost you $5. I'll repeat that again, which is cheap for the good food they have. June 13th is a senior parade, 10:30 a.m., and the picnic begins at 11:30 a.m. And the picnic is from 11:30 a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. on June 13th. Okay? Don't forget that. Now, June 20th is the prom. June 20th is the prom at the Niagara Falls Convention Center from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock p.m. Now, doors lock at 7, so make sure you get there so you can get into place. I'm going to repeat that. June 20th is the prom at the Niagara Falls Convention Center downtown, 6 o'clock p.m. to 10 o'clock p.m. Doors are locked at 7 o'clock p.m., so get there on time. Now, June 20th also is a post-prom party. That's an exciting event. It's going to be at the Rapids Bowling Center at 9524 Niagara Falls Boulevard. Now, that's following the prom, same day, 10:30 to 1:30. Now, you seniors, you cannot leave out there until 1:30 a.m. Okay? From 10:30 to 1:30 p.m., you're going to be rocking and doing your thing at the Rapids Bowling Center, 9524 Niagara Falls Boulevard. It's going to be from 10:30 to 1:30. Students may not leave until 1:30 a.m., so get that figured out. Now, June 25th, listen up, is a mandatory graduation rehearsal at the field house at 10 a.m. Do not be late. June 25th is the mandatory graduation rehearsal. So know what you're doing and when you're supposed to do it and how you're supposed to do it. On June 25th is the graduation rehearsal. I'm repeating myself. At the field house at 10 a.m. That's behind the Niagara Falls High School. Do not, as they specify, be late. They're using an exclamation point. Be there. Don't be late. Now, here's the big thing. On June 26th, that's a Friday, graduation, a Saturday, June 26th. Now listen, June 26th is the graduation. It's at 6 o'clock p.m. Grads, try to be there at 5 o'clock p.m. Graduation starts at 6. You, the graduating class members, be there at 5 o'clock p.m. at the field house. Hope you're writing this stuff down. You seniors got a lot to do in a short time to make it in. So try to do that. Now, I've exhausted that important information. Let me tell you again what's going on in the Niagara Falls community. A lot's been happening. I want to congratulate all the award recipients who participated in the event at Antonio's Restaurant on May 2nd, which is sponsored by the Niagara Falls Educational Foundation. Mr. Laurie spoke, Mr. Mark Laurie. There's also Vince Consemi received his diploma with his name spelled correctly. That was a big laugh. Also, all the people that involved themselves in it, all the board members showed up. A lot of the community people showed up. A lot of the parents of the students and grandparents and nieces and nephews of the grandparents were there and the uncles. And it's just a nice event. And the food at Antonio's was splendid. Okay? So a lot of things is going on. June 13th, they're having an event at the Niagara Falls High School. There's a scholarship dinner there also. We've had 2 great scholarship dinners. May 2nd, sponsored by Niagara Falls City School District, and June 13th, scholarship dinner sponsored by the LaSalle Educational Club. Men Strand Strong will be on hand. I'll be on hand. I'm trying to make all these events because they're important to our community. And you know what? Dare to be brave. If something isn't right in your community, work for the change for the better for it. It's easy to criticize, but you should do some exercise and become involved in the events that's going on in Niagara Falls. So those are things I want to talk to you about. I'm going to think and see if there's anything else I want to say to you people out there in the listening audience. Yes, one more thing. Yesterday, I had the great pleasure, again, I'm repeating this because it's wonderful, the 25th anniversary of Niagara Falls High School. And it was a great event. They had a good video they showed on stage there. It was somewhat of a documentary, and it was very nice. And all the people involved in that, and also Mr. Strangio's media class was involved in doing that, and filming it and all that. So that was nice. And I'm going to ask this, that parents become more cognizant of what your children are doing. Check them out. We have some very brilliant students at the 10 Niagara Falls High School. Make sure you try to keep up the tradition of having students doing things that are better, good for themselves and the community. And what I want to say before I get off the air is, always try to look out for yourself and help others if you can. You know, life many times is what you make it. And you know, to my friends out there listening, try to stay away from toxic people. Those are people who all want something for nothing, don't never want to work for anything, and always feel like they're being victimized. Well, that's not good. So I just want you all to know that it's important that you get involved with your community, know what's going on. And I'm going to tell you all this. We're blessed to live here in the city of Niagara Falls, still known as the King of Power, Queen of Beauty, and the honeymoon capital of the world. This is the great city. They have fireworks starting at 10 o'clock downtown by the falls. We have a lot of good things going on. We have an event coming up. I want to announce this event coming up, the Youth Survival Summit. The Youth Survival Summit, I don't know if you can key in to see this, but I have the paper up now. On this show, the Youth Survival Summit will be taking place from 1 to 3 o'clock at 331 22nd Street. There's a church there, and there's a big building next to it, and that's the event center there, where you can go and have a free meal, a nice light dinner, and speak there if you want. Ask any questions you want. It's for our youth. We want you to turn out for this. This is going to be the Youth Survival Summit. Okay? It's titled, Let's Talk About It. That's the name of my show also. Helping youth develop from boys to men. Various topics that will be talked about is boys' upbringing, life on life's terms, proper dress code, and hygiene. Yeah, you don't want to walk around here stinking. So always wash up, take care of yourself. Be smelling good and acting good. And use a proper vocabulary. Some of you guys have great English teachers, but some of you don't just practice how to speak properly. Okay? We're also going to talk about social growth and development at this event. We talk about tattoos, what they represent, why people get them, and always the importance of keeping tattoos in a good light, okay? Now we talk about work ethics. Now there's always some lazy people in the world. I think we're always going to have poor people and lazy people. Well, that's life. But learn good work ethics and learn the relevance of young boys in church today and more. May 31st, 2025 from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. is the event. Let's Talk About It, Youth Survival Summit. People from Buffalo and all over coming to this event. The location of the event is here, right here in Niagara Falls at 331 22nd Street. That's the location in Niagara Falls, New York. If you need transportation, you could call 716-804-4414. I'll repeat that. 716-804-4414. And parents, if you're out, bring your boys to the conversation. There's only going to be young men, adult men at this event. Transportation again, call if you need transportation to 331 22nd Street where the event is happening. For the transportation, you dial 716, of course, 716-804-4414. 24-hour notice required, so give them a call. Give them a call today. The refreshments will be served. Bishop Kevin Dobbs is the founder and senior pastor for this event. So remember, come to this event, learn something. And by the way, living is a lifelong process. You know, so I want you to understand that. And by the way, congratulations to the winning board members, Mrs. Clara Dunn and Mr. Russell Petrosi held their seats. The incumbents held their seats. There were 2 seats open. They won, and the turnout was a little low. But a win's always a win. Okay, now, the reason you should come out and learn that the budget was passed. The budget was passed. And we have a $202 million budget. $202 million. You need to go see what's happening with that money. Because they're using it up, I know that, they're using it well. Our kids are eating here when they come to school every day, they're learning something. Right now, they're at computers in the Black Box Studio right now. So we have a great, great, great school district here and a wonderful high school. And remember one thing, you get out of life what you put into it. So work hard, always try to do the right thing, and you'll be blessed. And I'd like to say as I sign off, peace and love, everybody. Take care of yourself and take care of other people if you can. So that's it for today. I'm Ron Cunningham signing off, and I want to tell you, we live in a great city. It can be made greater when all of you decide to participate, you know, go to council meetings, go to Parent-Teachers Association meetings, join some community-based organization, a civic club that's going to help the community. Get involved. Anybody can stand back and talk and have no resolve, but get involved. That's my words for the day. Ron Cunningham, the host of Let's Talk About, signing off. And I do want to say, peace and love, everybody. Peace and love.